yeah, we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That means that they either know what it is and it's something we shouldn't know about, or they don't know what it is and it's something.
Do you think they turned this guy to give us like a soft?
Turned what guy?
The recent
Probably.
the recent whistleblower that said he came from. What was his position?
He
Something.
was fucking high up at the ATIP.
The question is, $1 million on the line. Are there aliens or not?
Well, here
My
there is
opinion-
aliens, but
I'm leaning,
There is
I'm
aliens.
leaning no.
Right.
I'm just a not.
You're still on
What
no?
about the case in Brazil?
yeah.
Did you watch that documentary?
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
started it.
Are there aliens or
Yeah.
not?
I've actually seen, yes, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, then there's people that's like.
So
stealing, like,
now here's my next question.
Wait, what do you see?
How many different aliens from different places
yeah, that's the question.
have been to Earth? At least more than one,
You
right?
saw something?
But when you
Tell me, I don't know.
when you
Yeah.
take time into consideration, the odds
I believe they're like
Necessarily
incredibly
written
statistically
order.
low.
But the thing about it is what they think's happening is they're slipping dimensions.
Like
Yeah,
they're
thank
slick.
you.
Right, they
They're
have
not
control.
traveling light years.
I
They're
believe
slipping into
aliens-
wormholes
Right.
Yeah,
and
I believe.
Right.
and coming from different
Right.
dimensions. So
That's the plausible.
and that's what they're
scenario.
saying is going
So
on.
I'm gonna say a hard
Yeah, there's not like something coming through our atmosphere.
Yeah, no.
Like
no.
And a lot of it,
Well,
what
they're
they
not
say is
three-dimensional.
happening is the aliens are actually like making these craft and certain things to look a certain way to soften us into understanding what they're like, being accepting towards them being here, or
Right.
like it's like,
So we
almost
don't go crazy and try to nuke
Yeah.
them and do something dumb.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even though we probably couldn't. It's almost like a show they put on.
Veronica, are there
Just like,
aliens?
what are they gonna think
I
about
believe in
this?
aliens.
I think
You do?
aliens are us.
What trips me out the most is
Yeah, that's probably
some
what it is.
stuff about
Because if you
how.
look at wormholes, you're looking at time
Yeah.
wormholes, and I believe they're just us in the future.
Yeah.
Well, the first.
It'd be like us going to look back at fucking caveman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
and the
wow.
first
They wouldn't even know
sightings-
what the fuck we are. I mean, they would be like a Cro-Magnon or
Right.
something.
The first sightings too happened after all the big nuclear
Yeah.
tests.
Yeah.
That's like when the original first sighting started was when we did the nuclear test in Hawaii.
So are you saying that the aliens came because they were like, yo, chill?
They're like, what is that?
Something's-
And now we have to figure it out.
well, that was with
Or
the
that
whole
they're just getting
thing in.
closer technologically.
yeah.
Like we're advancing technologically.
Yeah. They're just watching us,
Yeah.
like, oh wow, look what they're doing. Okay, they're here. But they also don't want to like. Some people say it's like we're animals at a zoo. There's like that theory where we're like, they're
Don't
you don't hate the animals at the zoo, but if a lion gets out, he's fucking dead, right? Or if the two lions start fighting, they're gonna do what they can do to try to stop it, right? So if like they see two countries with nuclear weapons,
Right.
But it also
know.
could just be that they accidentally landed here.
I don't know if they landed.
Or they're
Yeah.
if they're doing what they're
Accidentally.
doing, they're not accidentally doing anything.
Right.
That's the crazy part. None of it. Not even anything crash that they find. That's not an accident.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah, it's like-
they're watching us like Chimp Empire, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, how do you know that?
But I don't. Well, I mean, you can't. None of it. You don't know any of it.
No,
really.
but I'm saying what information do you know that it wasn't just an accident?
Well, there's a lot of theories being speculated because what's a fact is that there is unidentified flying objects that are interacting and monitoring our military every day. That's a fact.
Monitoring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially nuclear.
Did you know about this?
Well, there's been many sightings over nuclear test sites.
Yeah, that's
Military
where
bases.
a bulk of them are. But it's also a lot of where this is happening is out in the middle of the ocean where the Navy is having dogfights.
So they're
and
just
they
watching.
just sit there and watch.
They're like, oh, these fools are doing some. Oh, look what they're doing.
Yeah, and they're tripping out, and they'll fly like within 15 feet of another one, of a fighter jet, and the jet's like, "What the fuck was that?" And they're like, I don't know. It's just-
You saw that video, right? Of the one where the headline was like some model saw this from like whatever the plane, but it's
Right.
like this thing flies like
Yeah,
20 yards from the.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Did you see
Wow,
the one
I
with
saw one of them that's like that, but they're in like a private plane, I think.
Maybe it was
Yes,
a private plane.
pilot.
Right? Yeah.
It was a
That was
pilot who-
crazy.
who
Dude, that was
ex-Navy,
nuts.
Who was ex-Navy.
Oh, really?
Also super straight. Most
Yeah.
of those pilots are.
That's one of the best
Or
videos.
Ex-Air
That's
Force,
probably
and
the
he was
best
like, actual.
Can we watch this?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
I've
gonna find
never.
it.
Put it up on.
I didn't even.
This is the best. The highest resolution you're gonna see of a craft.
Yeah,
Right.
it's fucking crazy.
Well, then someone's
Wow.
like if you go down a deep TikTok algorithm, and you're like, well, why can't we get a good? They're like, oh, they're just scrambling all that. Like they're
Right.
they're making sure that anything's on them is like kind of like descrambled, so you can't really get
100%.
it right. And so you just don't know.
So this dude went on 4chan and he started, you know, because a lot of big leaks come out on 4chan. So like the QAnon shit and Anonymous, they all come from 4chan, which is an anonymous message board. But this dude
It's
came
like
on
a
there.
like a Reddit.
Yeah,
for-
but
okay.
totally anonymous.
Okay.
You can't have a username. Everyone's anonymous, so you can just say anything,
Got
and
it.
nothing is. There's no censorship.
That must be a
So
shit
like,
show.
I just shot this guy, and with a picture of him, which has happened, shit like that, and it's just you're just
Or here, you
anonymous.
sit on this.
So it's just like
Wait, someone
unfiltered consciousness, human consciousness. But this guy comes on and goes, "Hey, I'm involved in with this what these people are talking about, and what's going on is there's a massive alien spaceship structure deep in the ocean that is making these UFOs to spec each time, and they fly out of the ocean, right? And when the military knows about this, they've known about it for 100 years. And if the military tries to approach this craft or any of these things,
they just go down.
they just disappear,
Yeah.
vanish.
Wait, Pat, put up the
And
video.
oh yeah, just
Like
found
their,
it.
all
Yeah,
their
let's
radars
put it-
all
scrambled
of it.
and their whole
Yeah.
engines fail.
All
And,
of it.
Yeah.
And then the craft disappears.
So what's this video called? If people want to search it.
This is just a fucking UAP video of a really good shot.
But how do
And
they
this
find
site
it if they
has,
want to
like,
watch it?
I'm clicking. I'm trying to X out 9 pop-ups, and I got malware
Okay.
on my phone. Okay.